Hello everyone, let's solve a problem in concept of load balancing. A rectangular concrete beam with the dimensions of 300 mm wide and 800 mm deep supports two concentrated loads at 1/3 point of the span 9 meters. So span of the beam is 9 meters. So it is subjected to 2-point loads at 1/3 distances. Each load is 20 kilonewtons. So from the end 3 meters and from the end 3 meters. So the middle distance is 3 meters, total 9 meters. Now we need to suggest a cable profile. If the eccentricity of the cable profile is 100 mm from the middle third portion of the beam, calculate the pre-stressing force required to balance the bending effect of the concentrated loads. So we need to suggest a cable profile. So the we follow the cable profile as per the bending moment diagram. In this for this loading we will get bending moment diagram like this. So we choose bending moment cable profile will be in this shape. So how much pre-stressing force we need required, that we have to find. Now let's solve a bit. So a trapezoidal cable profile is selected since the bending moment due to two concentrated load is trapezoidal in shape. So shape is trapezoidal. Now Q point load force is the 20 kilonewton and eccentricity E is equal to 100 mm and length L is equal to 9 meters. So moment of inertia BD cube by 12 and Z is equal to I divided by Y. So BD cube by 12 divided by D by 2 is equal to BD square by 6. So B is 300 and D is 800 divided by 6, that is equal to 32 into 10 power 6 mm power cube. Now P is a pre-stressing force so PE is equal to QL by 3. The equivalent bending moment is equal to bending moment due to live load. Bending moment due to pre-stressing force is equal to bending moment due to live load. So from this equation P is equal to QL by 3E. So Q is the point load 20 kilonewton and L is the length of the beam 9 meters and 3 into eccentricity 100. It is in given data. So P is equal to 600 kilonewton. So this much of pre-stressing force is required to counterbalance the live load. Now let's go to the B bit. For the same cable profile, find the effective force if the cable is resultant stresses due to self weight, imposed load and pre-stressing force. Now we need to take care of all three stresses, and the force is 0 at the bottom fiber at the midsection. So at the bottom of the section or bottom fiber, stress induced is 0. So 0 stress. So for this we need to calculate stresses due to dead load and live load. So to calculate the stress for dead load, first we need to calculate the self weight. So self weight is equal to volume into density. So volume means cross sectional area into unit length, 0.3 into 0.8 into 1 into density 24, that is equal to 5.76 kilonewton per meter. Now we need to calculate the bending moment due to dead load, that is equal to W L square by 8. That value comes around 58.32 kilonewton meter. Now we need to calculate the bending stress due to dead load. So bending stress due to dead load formula mdl/z, that is equal to 58.32 into 10 power 6. I was converted kilonewton meter into Newton mm. So z is section modulus 32 into 10 power 6 mm cube, that is equal to 1.82 Newton per mm square. Now we need to calculate the stresses due to live load. So for that we need to calculate stress moment due to live load. So MLL is equal to QL divided by 3. So when a beam is subjected to 2 point loads at 1/3 positions, the maximum bending moment is QL by 3. So Q is a point load 20 kilonewton and L is the length of the beam 9 meters divided by 3 is equal to 60 kilonewton meter. Now stress due to live load, bending stress due to live load is calculated by using formula MLL/Z is equal to 60 into 10 power 6 divided by 32 into 10 power 6. The value comes around 1.875 Newton per mm square. Now the total tensile stress at the bottom fiber is equal to, at bottom fiber only pre-stress stresses due to only pre-stress we are considering P/A plus PE/Z is equal to 1.82. Now only for loads, dead load and live load. So M/Z plus MLL/Z is equal to 1.8 plus 1.875. That value comes around 3.695 Newton per mm square. Now we need to calculate pre-stressing force P. So in the question he mentioned at the soffit of the beam the stresses are 0, means F bottom is equal to 0. So P/A plus PE/Z minus MDL/Z minus MLL/Z is equal to 0. So take P as common, 1/A plus E/Z is equal to MDL plus MLL. So this value just now we calculated, so that value is 3.695. So E is the eccentricity, A is the cross sectional area, Z is the section modulus. P is equal to 1/24 into 10 power 4 plus 100 divided by 32 into 10 power 6 is equal to 3.695. So after solving this equation we will get P is equal to 507 kilonewton. The pre-stressing force required is 507 kilonewton. Thank you for watching.